Hi everybody, TFT Tarot for today, and this is Oberon with my Emotional Exchanges, my Friday weekly show to kind of give you the heads up on what emotional activities are going on around you. I usually devote this to the elemental signs of the zodiac, so I'll do the air signs, fire, water, and earth, but today it's the near end of the year. It's December 30th. And I'm going to do a reading for each sign of the zodiac just with a random pull from my Mermaid Tarot. It's kind of lush and sensual. And the idea here will be that this is just the, for each sign of the zodiac, this is just the emotional situation or feeling that they're going into in this next week or so, i.e. going into the new year. Then at the very end, after all of the zodiac, I'm going to pull a special extra card, which I'll explain when I do that. All right, so here we go then. And like I said, I'm just going to pull cards randomly. And we're starting with Aries. And Aries, Aries, you may be going into a conflicting emotional situation. You have the reversed Five of Swords. Banshee and I like to call this the no one wins card. So it could be that maybe there's a big emotional barrage that's going to be going on around you. It could be anything. It could be coworkers, it could be lovers, it could be family members, friends. So watch for that. And you know, of course, I'm not going to be unmindful of the fact that we have just moved. We're moving into Mercury retrograde. People are going to have miscommunications. There are going to be mistakes made with, messages and things. So that's probably going to be the gist of what's going on. So try to keep a level head, Aries. And so now we're on Taurus. And Taurus has the Magician, and it's upright. And the Magician would seem to suggest that for your romantic realms, you're kind of in control here. You have the ability to make something really happen, to manifest what you may be hoping to do emotionally in this, first week of the new year. So that sounds kind of interesting. And then Gemini. Gemini has the King of Wands, and the King of Wands is upright. And so for Gemini, I would say that this involves a paramount confidence and charismatic and magnetic time for you, or in this week ahead, where you can really take opportunity of your personal charisma and magnetism. And so you could engender that mostly into the emotional realm is what it looks like, but it could pertain to other parts of your life too. So then Cancer. Cancer has the reversed Six of Wands. So in terms of emotions, Cancers maybe are having a little bit more of a conflict going on too, in a sense. It could be that maybe you are going to have a big status quo change in a relationship. There could be a breakup. There could just be some parting of ways between friends, or something sort of takes you out of your winner's seat. Okay, then Leo. And Leo has a jackpot card, the Two of Chalices, the Two of Cups. Leo maybe is thinking this time they are really harmonizing strongly. They feel real strong bonds with somebody. It could be their mate that they already have, but it could be a mate that maybe is coming into the picture in the new year. Seems like that one's pretty heady. There's a lot of love and care and emotionality there. Okay, so Virgo. Virgo has Judgment upright. Judgment upright. Virgo, you may be feeling like you have to really totally reevaluate either your relationships, your very personal, loving relationships, or maybe just almost everything to do in the sense of your emotional happiness. Maybe you just really want to say, what is it I really want? You know, it's not about the relationships I have, but what is it I really want to make me happy? Maybe you need to redefine happiness or emotional happiness for yourself. Okay, so Virgo, Libra. Libra, you have the Ten of Wands. Emotionally speaking, this is not a great time. You sort of feel like you've had to take on some bargains of some sort of, not bargains, burdens of some sort. You sort of feel like, emotionally speaking, you maybe are picking up the weight of somebody else in a relationship or in a set of relationships, family stuff, because other people just really are withdrawing, and maybe you have to really feel with them, you know, be working more with their emotional difficulties. Okay, so that was Libra. So then Scorpio. Scorpio, you have Justice reversed. Scorpio, from the emotional viewpoint, it looks like you feel like something really didn't work out, was bad, and was unfair bad, like somebody has been fooled or deceived, or somebody is unable to understand. I really have a tickly nose here. You in a relationship, or what your relationship was. Maybe this indicates, of course, that it could have been a parting too. And that's all in this next week or so. Okay, moving on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius has the Hermit reversed. And the Hermit reversed, Sagittarians, maybe you've been kind of abstract in your emotional viewpoints lately, but this card is saying in the year to come, maybe you're going to feel like there is something about getting out there with people and doing things with people that maybe would be satisfying, coming out of the hermit shell, so to speak. So you may be letting go of your more cerebral kind of stuff and maybe just sort of looking for a relationship, casual perhaps. Okay, so Capricorn. Eight of Wands reversed. Capricorn, maybe you feel like you just don't understand where it's all leading to. Maybe you feel like somehow things have missed the point, or you feel like you've wasted your time in relationships, or you feel like the relationships have wasted their time with you. They're going nowhere. They've slowed down. You may be looking at making big changes in friendships, lovers, other kinds of relationships. Okay, Aquarius. And Aquarius also had the King of Wands, like before, but your King of Wands is reversed. Aquarius, you may be feeling like you would rather just be emotionally yourself and not necessarily be magnanimous. You may be feeling like there are situations or people that you are involved in that you really have to sort of just say the truth and let it happen. Finally, we are moving on to Pisces. I know you thought I was thinking about that for a moment, but it was something else. It honestly was. Pisces ends with the Queen of Wands. Oh, that's so nice for Pisces. The Queen of Wands. Pisces, you maybe are really willing to put yourself a little bit more forward in a relationship. If you're already in one, maybe you still need to like maybe turn something up a notch. It may be you're looking at a passion in a way, and charisma and magnetism differently. Like something has just sort of changed your status quo, has turned you around the corner. It could be just the sense of it being a new year and you want to just really forget the last year. Okay, so that was my card pull for the signs of the zodiac. But as promised, I had something else. And it's the Final Rose Tarot which I've used before for the emotional exchanges, and it's this fabulous gold gilded edge, and it was designed to commemorate or kind of play along with a reality game, a reality TV show called The Final Rose that was kind of like bachelorette dating. But for today's reading, here's what I want to do. I want to do a reading for the collective, and I want to pull two cards, one from the top and one from the bottom. And what I'm going to say is that the cards I pull reflect, one, the collective opportunity to bring happiness into your life, despite whatever you heard just now, for the next, week or so. And then the bottom card is, what is the challenge to that opportunity? What is the challenge to you finding that really happy thing in 2023? What is that challenge? So let's give it a go here. I'm going to cut the deck. And here we go. My final gift to you of 2022. From the top, what is your opportunity? It's the King of Roses. It's the Final Roses, King of Roses, and it says, the executive producer. How's that? You have the opportunity to become the executive producer of all that brings you happiness emotionally, whether it's love or anything else. Because, sometimes it isn't exactly about love, but it's about the emotions we can feel about a lot of other things. So you have this opportunity in this year, my collective, but what is the challenge? What is the challenge? And it is the reversed Page of Rings. It says the optimist, but it's upside down. This says, don't be a pessimist. Don't feel like it's doomed before it starts. You can make a difference in your emotional life, whatever you want. You can be the producer of your life. Just don't get in the way of it by saying, oh, I don't know. Okay, so that's my final broadcast for Oberon's outlook on the emotional exchanges for 2022. I will see you in the new year.